Aloha folks, how's it going? Welcome to my channel if you're new. I just wanted to get started, so let's just crack in. This is just going to be general messages, current energy of you and the person on your mind. I'll do 3 different segments, so you can choose the pile that you want to choose, but it's really just going to be between this is my cast and crew here. So we have the animal spirits and we've got the fairies. So we'll just crack in. So let's start. Hope everybody's doing good. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, so to start, we've got the sea serpent, the butterfly, and the hummingbird and the sea otter. So pick your positions, but I'm going to set them here. So get you guys a little bit closer look at these beautiful cards. It would be a shame to not see them. So there's the sea serpent, butterfly. Alright. See, they want to go like that. And we've got adorable hummingbird and the sea otter. Right. Alright, so just to begin, I'm seeing kind of a, I don't know, you can pick the positions however you want, but I'm kind of sensing like a masculine energy from the sea serpent and butterfly for some reason, and kind of more of a feminine from the hummingbird, but obviously you'll know which fits you. Give me just 1 second here. Okay. A little book here. Alright, so I just want to read a little excerpt from the book. This symbol up here represents spirit. It's creatures of the ether. Creatures of the spirit element do not live on Earth as we know it. They are inhabitants of a dimension beyond, the cosmic ether. Okay, so this is kind of what I see when I look at this card as a very psychic person. So you can see it's kind of the symbol of a snake eating itself, and you kind of see like looks almost like sweat coming out of the eye. So, and then we've got the beautiful butterfly here. Get the butterfly. So the butterfly, as you can see here, this triangle with the line through it, that's the alchemical symbol for air. So it's possible that you might be dealing with an air sign. This butterfly also is obviously a symbol of transformation, so somebody could be going through a pretty heavy glow up at the moment. It's kind of what I'm getting. Beautiful energy here. Right, and then obviously another air sign here. We've got the hummingbird, alchemical symbol up there, the air, so we could be dealing with another air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And then the otter. This is obviously a symbol for water, sea otter. So adorable. So it could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces. What am I missing? Cancer. Could be. So pick your position. All right. Let's crack into our fairies here. Let's see what we got. Alright, our first card. Okay, oh no, Luminous Doom. Okay, somebody might be going through a hard time right now, so I'm gonna grab I've actually got this one on me, in my pocket at the moment. But anytime I get a card like this, I want to make sure, that we're protecting energy, so I always kind of like to show it to you. But this could be just longing, it's been really hard. What I'm getting is, both parties probably just missing each other. So I'll say it's a mutual, but I'm just going to put some black tourmaline, and I'm actually going to, also the number here might be specific to someone's age, 56 or 11, obviously a twin flame number. 5 and 6 adds up to 11. So I'm going to put this upside down, and I'm going to put a little black tourmaline on it, and let's continue. So protecting your unions, all good. But yeah, it's hard to be apart, I understand. So I have a feeling that you guys are on your way back to each other, or just really thinking about each other right now. Got the hummingbird and butterfly, and it just kind of reminds me of just wanting to be in the same place, up in the ethers with each other. And there might be a mutual psychic connection going on between the two of you. Actually kind of makes me want to put that psychic card kind of like in between here. Kind of close. Keep them close together. All right. Let's crack on. Let's see what else we got. Whoop. Half a deck on to keep going. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, only those who walk in the light. Please give us complete and concise information about the two people involved here. Some current energies. Go out. Alright, the Singer of Intuition. So what I'm getting with this is there's just a very strong telepathic bond between the two of you. 7 could be a specific number. I also, the word singer kind of popped out, so if either of you guys are singers or vocalists, musicians, anyone in the public eye, anything like that, that kind of just popped out to me. And also, these lights kind of reminds me of spotlights, and also just this energy of just the connection between you guys. So I'm actually going to get the book on this one. I'm going to place it right here in between. guys, so I'm just going to read briefly anything that jumps out to me. Alright, so it says, through the power of the singer, all connections are made, held, and released as appropriate. In a reading, the singer indicates the connection of things, especially reconnecting those that have been sundered. That's an interesting word. Sundered. Right there. Sundered. Whoop, that's my finger. Sundered. Sundered. It is a unifying and reunifying. It tells us that we need to be aware of the connections between different aspects of the issue under discussion, as well as connections between the people linked by it. Okay, we also may need to build more connections and network of mutual support. The presence of the singer of connection in a reading indicates support and strength flowing through the connections between those involved. So, yeah, strong support, strong strength going on. So that's a very good sign. Things are actually really strong between the two of you. So that's fantastic. Let's keep going. It's mutual. We're both feeling it. Fall, so I'm going to just see what they are. Alright, so let's start with this one. We've got the sage. I don't know, maybe the masculine is over here. Kind of feeling it more on this side now. So we got the sage. I don't know if you could see that. It's beautiful. Got someone may have eye issues in one of the eyes. We've got also a brown eye. Kind of reminds me of Bowie here. Right. And then also a 1 and 9 comes to a 2. So just keep that in mind. Okay, we've got the singer of healing. So it's connection into the singer of intuition. Alright. Undressing of a salad. Kind of reminds me of the Two of Pentacles and the Tarot. I can read the Tarot, I just prefer not to. So, yeah, a lot of juggling going on. You also got this 31. Comes to a 4, obviously. Kind of reminds me of blue balls whenever I see this. So someone might be just really wanting to get it on with you, and it's just been a long time. Just one other thing I'm getting. You guys might be thinking about each other a lot. Oh wow. And we've got half the footer. Alright, I think you guys are both ready just to spring into action here because we go and get, I don't want to even butcher it, but I want to show you this card. It's gorgeous. $59. Someone could be 59. He looks like he's ready to spring into action any moment. You could have somebody that's secretly watching you as well, maybe through other friends, but this person looks like he is strategizing his moment to pounce. So, set that here. I don't know, feeling it more on this side. And he is kind of looking over. And we've also got the Piper. Keep in mind this is not biased to orientation. This could be, any scenario, man or woman, man, woman. Just keep that in mind. We've got the Piper, obviously. Someone is just really wanting to come in and express their love. It's very clear. So someone also could, like I said, be a musician, singer, songwriter. Very musical, artistic vibes that I'm getting. So I feel like you guys are kind of both, strategizing this. Alright, here's that juggling card again. I think you guys are both kind of juggling. You look here, it's like two people that are just both, trying to juggle things in their life without each other being there. So this person's got all their stuff going on. And then on the other hand, 31 there, we've got, another confirmation of, kind of trying to make life decisions without the other person. And this one's called Indie. So I see that both of you guys are, maybe a little bit stressed out trying to figure life out until the other person approaches. But rest assured, you're going to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. So just stay positive. And the Singer of Courage. Wow, we've had 3 Singer cards, so it's very possible both of you guys are singers. I'm seeing this long stream here. Maybe you guys stream online, put your music out there. And the Fairy Guide, the blank card. So as we come to a 0 here, looks like you guys are about to start a new start here. So keep the faith, guys. It's looking pretty good. Blank, new, fresh, clean slate is what I get. So it's beautiful energy, guys. Yeah, I'm getting a very positive vibe from this. And the music just going on, say something, say something. So I think one of you guys are just waiting for the other person just to say something. It might be a little bit tiring and a little bit, like driving you crazy waiting for the other person to make their move. But as Bob Marley said, don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be all right. All right. So let's see. What else am I getting here? Yeah, I think this is just a beautiful connection. I think this is the start, obviously, start of something fresh. Let's get the book on this Fairy Guide really quick. Proving difficult times. Okay, let's see here. Anyway, I think it's pretty clear what it means. I can't find it in this book. I don't know why. But things are looking good. So, I'm going to move on to pile 2. I don't have piles because I like to shuffle on camera and do everything fresh. So, alright, moving on, and you're welcome to stick around for the second pile if you feel like this is just going to be a continuation, or jump around however you want to do it. But yeah, guys, I think it's all good. Mutual feelings here. Looks like you guys have just been waiting a very long time, and somebody is just ready to pounce. So yeah, beautiful energy. Beautiful. Alright, moving on to group 2. Let's see what we get. Hope you guys are all doing good. Archangel Michael, please protect this reading. There's some energy here. Ancestors, spirit guides, Archangel Michael, please protect this reading. Only spirits that walk in the light can be here. Anyone else must leave immediately. And I bind all my enemies in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Pop up the cheetah. Someone could be running a lot right now. Ooh, going at the butterfly. That one just flew out there. Someone could be going through like a transformation right now. The gazelle. Okay. So clearly this one's chasing the gazelle here. So let's go ahead and just start with showing these cards off a little bit more. Got the cheetah. I believe this is an alchemical of fire. Just double check. Right, yep, fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the cheetah. Alright. And we've got the gazelle here, also another fire sign. So, I think actually cheetahs do chase gazelle in the natural world. So, yeah, I think that's part of nature. They are chasing each other, so that's kind of funny that those popped up. And then we've also got the butterfly. which is obviously air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So yeah, pick your positions. I'm going to get another card to pop out for the other side here. So let's take a shuffle here. Back on this. Whew. Okay. Whoa, what's going on? All right, we'll take them. Okay, we got the mouse, which is alchemical symbol for earth sign. Okay. Let's see here. Normally I don't take this many, but I think I'm going to just try and see what is going on. I don't take reversals. So, okay. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it's a little bit too much. I'm going to keep shuffling. Let's just get one more for our gazelle side. Whew. All right, and the rabbit. Okay, we're a little bunny. So this card represents a lot of trauma that someone's been through. So kind of get this cheetah butterfly combo wants to come in and sort of rescue this gazelle. If you kind of look at it, it really does seem to represent, obviously someone who's been kind of a victim of a lot of, frankly, a lot of bullshit in their life. A lot of people manipulating them, gaslighting, hurting, backstabbing. Like, this pile has been through it, and they're done. And we've got somebody who wants to come in and kind of save the damsel in distress, if you will. So we've got, pick your positions here. We've got, I feel like this, so we got air and fire with the cheetah and the butterfly. I'll put it this way. Coming in, and it looks like, we've got the cheetah coming in to save the gazelle and the rabbit. I know in nature, they're, the cheetah's, going after to hunt these two, but in the sense of like chasing a partner, it just seems to me like this person wants to come in and kind of save the day. Get kind of more of a superhero vibe from them. So yeah, I'm gonna put some black tourmaline on your. I feel like someone's just been through it. So I'm gonna put some black tourmaline on your side over here. Okay. I feel like this might be the viewer side. But like I said, it could go either way. You can always swap the positions. Yeah, I'm just getting like this person wants to come in and rescue you. They want to take you to higher ground. They want to elevate this. They want to, you've been in a cocoon and they want to help, bring you up to your butterfly, Not that they can, you have to do the inner work, obviously, but they kind of want to come in to help cocoon you and to help you get to this stage. They might be, have more money or have more ability to kind of help you to be able to do that transformation and help you cocoon and come out as this butterfly. And I think that's, they may have come to this point in their life already. I got a feeling they kind of just want to kind of come in and nurture you and save the day, kind of help you heal. It's sort of hard to do that when you got a full-time job and you can't really sometimes even work out in the morning, or I understand it's hard even if you have like a just one full-time job. It can be very one full-time job is one full-time job. It's a lot, and it can be really hard. I don't know why I keep shuffling this deck. I was actually meant to shuffle the other deck, but the Sea Otter just came out too. This is a water sign, so we'll go ahead and get a third card. I'm going to put the Sea Otter on this side. For some reason, it just feels like it wants to be on that side. So someone could be water, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay. Sorry, my computer made a noise. Okay. Let's get one more card. This side. I'm just kind of curious. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the water sign wants to go over here. I don't know why. Putting water sign over on this side. And a black tourmaline on this traumatized bunny. And this elk just reminds me of like a musky cologne. The elk, this sweaty, you know what I mean. Just that masculine, musky, elky, just wanting to get it on, this is going to be over on this masculine side. So we've got the elk and we've got the gazelle. So, it's definitely a pair there. Elk is the alchemical symbol of earth. So it could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, or they have earth in their chart. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So, yeah. Feels very masculine. Reminds me of Abercrombie and Fitch for some reason. I think they have a moose for their symbol, and that musky smell when you walk into those stores. I haven't been in one of those since I was in high school. But if you've never been to one of those, it's just like a kind of a teener bopper clothing store. They always put like male models outside. It's kind of funny. It's very gimmicky. They always have like club music playing and just over the top musky cologne. You can smell it as you walk by, and they usually have like a male model standing outside. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Maybe someone works at a mall, or maybe someone, I don't know, is just sick of that kind of stuff as well. I don't know. Someone could be into fashion. Both of you could be into fashion. Getting a very unique vibe from this group. Maybe you guys are also turned off by mainstream fashion. Maybe you guys want to, are trendsetters of some kind, fashion designers. Or just very fashionable. Maybe people comment on your fashion. Or they don't. Maybe you just have really great fashion sense. One or both of you. I don't know if I showed this adorable otter close up yet, but it's so cute. Someone could have just really sweet eyes, doe eyes, getting brown eyes for some reason with this. Maybe even with the blue and yellow. Maybe you guys have some really beautiful eyes that have that blue and yellow in them. It's very rare to have that. Alright, keep going. We're going to crack on with the rest of the cast and crew here. Got the fairies. Ooh, that just flew out. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, so we go and get the retriever. The hay retriever. And this card always reminds me of like the BFG slash what's that movie? Falcor, the dragon. And look at him, he's got like this little cosmic egg in his hand. And this is, in my opinion, representing the relationship. Like, it's just very sweet, very precious, something that you guys both hold very dear. It's just a masculine card to me. Someone could be very tall. I see a very tall person when I look at this card, and I see a lit up third eye, so it could be very psychic, the person you're dealing with. I love this card. Just very sweet. Just makes me feel like they treasure this relationship more than anything in this world. Alright. And then we also got, I believe it's the Pook. Whenever I see this card, it reminds me of starseeds. So some of you guys could be a starseed. Yeah, if you don't know what a starseed is, it's basically, you come from another, dimension or galaxy or planet. So always get this one reminds me of like Arcturian starseeds that kind of come in here and kind of like Avatar come into this world as like human, but you're really kind of a little bit of an alien. So I don't know. Look into it if it resonates. But there's a lot of people that resonate with starseeds, or that even remember their mission and everything. But yeah, different starseeds have different missions. Most of it is, just to awaken the collective consciousness. They don't all look like, blue aliens. Some of them do. Like I know Arcturians are one of them that look just kind of like this. So maybe you relate to that. It's got even like the third eye opened. If you look, you see the light on his crown, and always reminds me of E.T., the little finger with the light. So, yeah. Let's keep going. Song playing right now. It Makes Me Believe in You by Patty Joe. Love this song. So maybe one of you guys are just waiting for the other person, like, make me believe in you, I've been waiting for you. I'm traumatized waiting here. But look at them, they both kind of look like starseeds, so maybe you guys are both starseeds. You guys have this telepathic bond. Seems out of this world, like maybe even a past life connection. Something really ancient, really old. I don't know why I thought of Egypt. Maybe you guys had a past life in Egypt. I always just, for some reason, thought of that. And I wait for them to start jumping. Okay. Alright, so go and get Luminous Doom. This is usually because of separation, in my opinion. So it's probably neutral. I'm going to set it upside down and put some black tourmaline over both of you guys' parties here. So I think that's kind of a mutual card. Probably just really missing each other. We also got that old gnome. Someone in very deep thought. Someone could have facial hair. Someone could be kind of funny. You can see him kind of sitting on top of like a, kind of like looks like a globe. But yeah, it looks like he's just kind of impatient. Maybe there's a lot of circumstances that he, you notice his mouth is kind of, he's kind of keeping his mouth closed with both of his hands as he's sitting there. So it's almost like he can't speak his mind. Maybe he's kind of going through something right now where he's not able to really communicate with you fully. And maybe there's reasons for that. A little bit of strategy going on. Luafus the Wild looks like he is just ready to pop off and attack and almost like a lion cub. Reminds me of Lion King in the movie where he's the lion cub. Simba's learning how to pounce on to other animals and hunt. He's ready to pounce onto you. So yeah, if you've been waiting a while for this person to come in, I feel like they really want to. Alright. In cursive, it's so hard to read this one. But we've got this card here. And it just kind of reminds me of just like a silly, like light-hearted energy. I think it's kind of between the two of you. So maybe you guys have like a really funny, cute, sweet relationship where kind of you can be yourselves. I don't know, I just get like a really funny kind of sense of humor between the two of you guys. Try not to take things too serious, right? Even when things are hard. And I feel like maybe there's a telepathic bond between the two of you where you guys really want to talk, but maybe you can't. So you kind of have to find the humor with it. And just kind of look for the silver lining and humor while you're waiting. Let's see what else we get. Woo! Popped out. The Singer of Transformation, 11. So definitely want to you guys both want to transform this. 11 is a symbol of twin flames. This kind of looks like a twin flame to me, two flames. So you may be dealing with somebody that looks like you. Set this right here. I'm going to set this Joker kind of funnier card over on this side. So maybe some of you guys need to listen to some stand-up comedy while you're waiting for this person to communicate with you. Or maybe you are a stand-up comedian. I highly recommend Mike Birbiglia, John Mulaney. Those are my two favorites, actually. Ricky Gervais. Sometimes you can actually put type any of those comedians' names or any comedian's name that you like into Pandora, and it'll just be non-stop comedy. I learned that sometimes whenever you're depressed. I always listen to comedy when I'm depressed, and that always gets me through. Just a side note there. Pandora is awesome for that. Keep it lighthearted, right? The way I look at it is your destiny is your birthright. So when this comes in, it's going to come in, and it's going to come in hard. So just relax, enjoy life, laugh, find the humor with it, because there's no point in, oh, look at that. As we're talking about humor, we go and get Lasty, Moon's Laughter. Look at that. We were just talking about stand-up comedy, and we go ahead and get this card that talks about laughter. Look at this guy. Look at this hot angel with like little horse legs, and she's smoking hot, and she's on this rock, and this rock is just like, oh, I'm a spirit too. Oh, look at my face. Thinking this is super hot right now. You're sitting on you think you're just sitting on a rock, but it's like Pocahontas. All the rocks have are spirits too, and he's just like, ooh, you can sit on me all day. Your partner thinks you're smoking hot, and look, you're an angel. You're Cinderella here. Like, look at you have your wings. You might actually look a lot like this person, like this angel. I just absolutely love these gorgeous. The music just said gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Ooh. Ooh la 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 la. So someone is smoking hot here. You might have like reddish brown hair, curly hair. Let me see if I can get that face. You might have a very similar face to this girl. But yeah, gorgeous. So yes, I'm going to stick this obviously on this side, more feminine energy. And look at him, he's just wanting to pounce. Like, he is ready to pounce. So he is strategizing. You may have been strategizing for years now at this point, you know? There's a lot, it seems like, you guys have both been through. But yeah, you might be really funny, is what I'm getting. Like, really funny energy. So I love that. I love stand-up comedy. I love to laugh. I love to make light of situations. So you might be like me in that sense too. But yeah, it's always good. That stand-up comedy on Pandora, I'm telling you, is great because it just plays automatically, just joke after joke after joke. It's fantastic. Woo. All right, what we got here? Is that Phaeton the Simp? I think it's Phaeton the Simp. Okay, Phaeton the Simp, and look, it's a 90-degree pivot. So something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. Keep the faith. Keep manifesting. Keep, writing down your manifestations. I make a little altar, if you want, with your crystals, and write down, what you want to manifest, and take a candle to it and burn it. Full moon right now here in Hawaii. So if you're anywhere near if it's a full moon where you're at too, just make sure, well, I guess it would be, but anyway, make sure you're taking advantage of the full moon, because this looks like a 90-degree pivot. So this is him in a car, and it's time, time to start making plans. So this is what this angel is, underneath. I'm going to put it under the finger of transformation. Looks like this relationship is about to transform. So, yeah, just keep the faith. All right. No way. And on the bottom of the deck, we have a card that looks almost exactly the same, and it's Epona's Wild Laughter. So again, something to do with laughter. You might be a stand-up comic. It could be in the public eye, or maybe you just love comedy, or maybe you're just super funny, but this person loves that about you. And if you don't think you're very funny, maybe you just need to listen to some stand-up comedy to kind of break the tension. But yeah, look, it's like almost exactly the same card. So I really do feel like that's a sign of this is, you. Look how gorgeous you are. You might like horses. She's got like the same little, yeah, it's kind of like a grasshopper actually, but the other one kind of looks more like a horse hoof there. So you might ride horses. But look how similar these cards are. So you might look a lot like her. This one, she's under like a rock, it looks like, and this one, she's under an owl. You might be seeing owls. white owls are very significant. I see them out here all the time. Well, not all the time, but enough to where it's just like, okay, that was something. Like, whenever I see one, I just want to pray to it or something. It's just so mystical and magical. And Epona always reminds me of the game from Zelda. I don't know if you ever played Zelda. Maybe you're a fan of Zelda. Video game. Alright. No way. And underneath the deck again, we got this card. Looks very similar to the other two. Lamame. So maybe you have dark hair. He's like, she is so hot. Look at that face. Like, she's sitting on me and she's so freaking hot. But yeah, you're like an angel. Some of you guys might be 30, 38, 54. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, you're just this angel is what I'm getting. And this guy is just like, when am I going to be able to come and sweep pile number 2 off their feet? Like, I want to do this. Like, this is driving me crazy. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of strategizing. Like, his brain's just killing him. He's just like, I want to jump in there. Okay. Numbers on the men's side, got 57, 41, 26. Those ages might be. Also got a 45. Let's get a few more here. The current energy for pile 2. Their significant other. Person on their mind. Person. Yeah, guys, just stay positive. I know it's really, really hard, but yeah, just yeah, I'm noticing maybe a lot of these angels are just needing some rest right now. They're just kind of, resting a little bit, and they've been flapping their wings a little bit too hard. So don't feel bad about getting your rest or doing what you need to do. Naps. Ooh. Avril the parrot. Interesting. Let me get the book for this one. Maybe. I always think of pirates when I look at that. Parrot. Pirate and parrots. So interesting. While I'm flipping through looking for the parrot card, this card, it says lighten up. What is needed here is the benefit of childlike trusting, heart-like childlike wisdom, seeing direction into true nature of things. Don't complicate matters. What you see is what you get. Don't look for hidden or subtle meanings and motivations because they're not there in this case. Go to the heart of the matter, the simple core hidden behind the complexities. Don't be so caught up in thinking about the future that you can't see what's happening now. Welcome adventure into your life. Try something you've never done before and take some time to play with Mickle before, that says Mickle, before you turn into a grumpy or worn out rug. Okay, so yeah, again, just keeping it lighthearted. Don't worry so much. Things are gonna be fine. Um, it's kind of the energy I was getting too. Um, so perfect. Yeah, just keep it light. Yeah, don't read into anything that's not worth reading into, and just have fun. Connecting to your inner child. Whatever you like to do as a child, try to approach it with that childlike sense and go and do that. Because, yeah, because you should. You should have fun. You deserve to. Where's the parrot? Oh, here we go. Avril Parrot. Okay. Avril points to the light in his throat center. So, his throat center here, someone needs to speak up. I think it's this person over here. Okay. He wants to. Like I said, he wants to. Avril points to the light in his throat center. Esoteric lore. In esoteric lore, the energy center at the throat is about communication. Fairies are great communicators, though not necessarily in words as we use them. They speak through words, of course, but they also speak through the rustle of leaves, the pattern of clouds in the sky, the way flower petals fall. Interesting. Never mind. I was just gonna say, like, years ago, my stepmom woke up on Easter and like the flower, I can't remember what flower it was, but it formed a cross. So yeah, they tickle us with touches almost too subtle to feel, trying to get our attention. They sometimes speak through our dreams and daydreams. Their communications are something like those of cats, part verbal, part body language, part telepathy, and part pure fairy. Avril says that we humans can semaphore. What is that? A new word for me. Semaphore each other. Avril says that humans can semaphore each other by flashing the lights in our throat centers. In fact, he says we do that and read the messages on an unconscious level, which is one of the ways we pick up on the unspoken feelings and thoughts of each other. Avril also says, and I agree, that almost any situation can be improved by people listening to each other, and that listening is a full half of good communication. Very, very true. The other half, of course, is speaking truly and good communication. Truly speaking clearly. Some people use speech as a game or a test for others to see if they can puzzle out the meaning, and this is fairly fun as long as the actual communication doesn't matter. When it does, though, it is helpful if we try to, for clarity, at the very least, and hopefully wisdom as well. Avril has many wise things to say to help us. It takes two to say yes, but only one to say no. Where the stream is shallowest, greatest is the noise. He that always complains is never pitied. Better than gold is a tale rightly told. 'Tis easier to give advice than to take it. From the place where deer are not, they are easy to be got. Whoever burns his bottom must himself sit on it. Alright. Well, enough of that. Avril reminds us that the good, clear communication is sometimes hard work. It requires elbow grease because the elbows are the secondary energy centers to the throat. He wishes you to know that his elbows are well greased. So yeah, it's just basically, there needs to be some clear communication here, obviously. When this communication comes in, just make sure that clear communication, is vitally important here. Strive for verbal brilliance, listen carefully, be articulate, be willing to calmly debate the issues and explore the ideas with others, Open communication will enhance the chances of success all around. And Averill also suggests that watch for body language, incomplete sentences, and unfinished thoughts, and try to discover what these signals are meant to get across. So, yeah, when this communication comes in with this person, just make sure you take it easy on each other, listen, give each other the benefit of the doubt, watch the body language, let people, speak and have their turn until you, interject your thoughts so the other person can feel like they got their thoughts out clearly. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's came out for a reason, obviously. My dad who passed away, God bless you, Dad, miss ya. I know that he's always around me. He's one of my spirit guides. But he told me, that if you go to any therapist, they're gonna say the same thing, that the heart of any, or the heart of any relationship is communication, basically. So he was right. It's just it all comes down to communication. So yep, use your words with love. Right. Whoop, that one kind of flew up. Let me go and get. I love this card. So this guy, it might be juggling a lot right now, so give him a little bit of slack, maybe. This could be you too, but I'm kind of feeling like a masculine. I always think of blue balls when I think of this. It might have been a long time since both of you have had sex, or maybe you guys have been just waiting a long time for each other. So yeah, there's a lot of pent up emotion, a lot of things that they've been juggling, a lot of things you've been juggling. 31 here might be a significance, comes to a 4. But yeah, juggling a lot. Alright, let's see if I can get like one more card for this pile. Oop, just flew out. Yep, both of you are juggling. So yeah, you guys might be both juggling a lot right now. Let's see, stick it over here on the side. Yeah, this is Indy 65. So you guys are both juggling. You don't know what's going on. They kind of don't know what's going on, but you guys know that you want to be together. And he thinks you're smoking hot. So, and you are. You're gorgeous. And you think the same thing too. Look at you. You're just, you cannot wait for this to come in. So yeah, keep the faith, guys. You're doing great. Keep juggling what you need to do. Spirit's got your back. Universe's got your back, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to, what you think you're supposed to do. And that's all you can really do. So, yep, just keep following your intuition. Looks like there is going to be, this pivot here. They're kind of taking their car 90 degrees and making that U-turn to come back to you. So, yeah, just keep the faith and be strong, and it's a beautiful connection, guys. So, yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to move on to pile 3. So, God bless you guys. Thank you, and namaste. Tea here. All right, let's crack on to pile 3. Shuffle these cards a bit. right, pile 3. Let's crack on with your pile here. Alright, so just so you guys know, I don't really use the tarot. I can read it, but I just prefer not to use it. This is my usual cast and crew here. I've got the fairies and my animal spirit guides. So I always start with the animal spirits. Just get a few characters here. Alright, so what's going on with pile 3? Let's take a look. Current energies. What's going on? Ooh, Scorpion. Alright, so somebody could be a Scorpio. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so beautiful. Love Scorpio energy. Alright, let's crack on. Chain, Chain, Chain just came on by Aretha Franklin. 5 long years. You guys might have been waiting a couple years. Whew. I'm going at the hummingbird and the rabbit. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, so we've got obviously air sign with the bird, the nightingale. Someone is just calling out. Scorpio, on the other hand, is fire sign. So we could also, not only Scorpio, which is water, but we also could Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Also, you could be dealing with. Have that in their chart. All right. And, you know, air sign, obviously, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Just think of a question right now, guys. I've got the pendulum just decided to start swinging. I accidentally hit it. So maybe think of a question. And if it's going left or right, you can ask a question. We've got the rabbit here. Alchemical symbol is Earth. So it could also be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So I'm really feeling like this, nightingale and rabbit belong together. Okay, let's get another clue for this other side here. So pick your positions, guys. Yeah, you'll know what side you're at. And butterfly. Alright. Someone who'd be going through a transformation right now. I always think of like a heavy glow up when I'm seeing this card. So you could be working out. Alchemical symbol for air again. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I'm going to stick over here. Scorpio. Alright. Usually just do 2 for that. But you know what? Let's go ahead. Ooh, those just flew out. Cheetah and elephant. Those wanted to fly a third. Okay, I wanted to pull out a third, and those just flew out. So we have elephant. Elephant's fire. So it could be again Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And cheetah, also fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Alright, so pick your positions. Scorpio, butterfly, the scorpion, butterfly, and cheetah. Nightingale. I always think of like a little, I don't know, hummingbird for some reason. Rabbit and elephant. Okay, so there's that. Now let's crack on with the fairies. Let's see what's up. What's some current energies for pile 3? Archangel Michael, spirit guides, ancestors that walk in the light. Please give me correct and concise information to give to pile 3. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Ooh. Let's see. Fell on the floor here. Okay, so we're starting this off with the Green Woman. So you are very protective of this relationship. You may have not told very many people, if not anyone, about this relationship. You're keeping it very close to the chest, secretive. You don't want people to know, because people know, they tend to try to destroy sometimes. They're jealous. So yeah, just keep on doing what you're doing. Stop telling people if you're talking about it. I would stop talking about it. Just keep it to yourself. What's yours is yours. Just keep in mind that no one can stop this. You know, this is your destiny. So I always like to say that, you know, your destiny is your birthright. So don't worry. Just, you know, keep doing what you're doing with giving people the finger when it comes to your relationship. Because this is yours. Okay? And I'm feeling a feminine energy over on this side. So the rabbit, I always put black tourmaline over it because it's a trauma card. Might have been going through a lot. I always think of Cinderella, you know, and Snow White with this nightingale. So you might be seeing birds. It might be very synchronistic for you. Interesting. The rar. Okay. Hold on to that for a little bit. I'm going to put that in the middle there. Kind of looks like a jellyfish. Some of you guys could live in Hawaii, like where I live, or like to scuba dive or marine biologist. But yeah, we'll get the book on that one in a little bit. Keep going with the energies. I always think of like, what's that? Finding Nemo with the jellyfish, with Dory. The Singer of Healing. Okay, mutual. I feel like you guys are both healing from a lot. Beautiful energy. Yeah, I feel like you guys have just been through it. But you guys are smart. You know, you're smart. You got your third eye. I feel like this is my viewer. Might be very psychic. I don't know, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look at that trunk. You know, you just want to, I don't know if you can speak or you do speak your mind, but you tell it like it is. And if you have the opportunity or the platform to speak, you are just going to say whatever the heck you want to say. Your old soul could be resonate with that term. You feel like you've had many incarnations here on Earth, just kind of have this natural wisdom that you can't really explain, and people might even tell you you're an old soul, or you might like music like me that's kind of older. I love the last 100 years of music. I mean, I love all of it. And Mozart, you know, the last however long it was ago, last couple hundred years of music. I just love music, all of it. So yeah, some of you guys, I don't know why I'm talking about music. Singers, maybe we could have some singers here. The nightingale. Yeah, definitely singers, good voices. Woo! What do we got? Fairies of the future. Okay, interesting. 33 might be a significance. Yeah, look at this. She's the same woman in both. You might be a twin. You might have a twin. But yeah, you might have dark long hair. Fairies of the future. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like this is a very psychic woman. She's seeing into the future. She's kind of seeing herself now and in the future, and she's got her, look at her gaze. She's just like focused. You know, this is probably her in the present, and she's just like thinking about the future, and she can see it. She can see it. She knows where she's going, and she's kind of holding this. Looks like a nut here, but it's like, you know, she's holding the future. Like, you're writing your own narrative. Like, you know where you're going. You might be even scripting, writing your own story. Highly recommend doing that. If you just writing down what you want. Wayne Dyer taught me recently. If you want manifestations to come in really well, right at the top of the page, that, the word that, and right underneath that, what you want to manifest. It's very interesting. It seems to work really well. But yeah, you might be holding on to this this future. You can see your future, which is kind of, we're about to fall down Ruafus the Wild, the Singer of Intuition. So this guy is ready to pop off and attack you in the best way possible. They want to sweep you off your feet. They're about to pounce. So Ruafus the Wild, someone that's waiting in the wings, ready to jump, ready to pounce. And then we've got the Singer of Intuition. So yeah, you guys seem very intuitive. Again, another singer reference here. So you might be a singer. So yeah, highly recommend start that YouTube channel or get online, or maybe you already have a YouTube channel. But yeah, make sure you are using your voice in any way that you want, even if it's not singing. Maybe you just blog. But there's 2 cards. I got a bunch. Okay. So we'll start with this one. Okay, we got the retriever here. So, yes, I always think of a few things. The BFG and Falcors. This guy could be like your dream, like, this is your, your dragon coming in. They treasure this relationship with all their heart. Like, look at how he's holding that orb representing your relationship. Like, this is the cosmic egg that he's holding, and his third eye is lit up. So he's very aware of this relationship, and he or she very aware of the spiritual connection that you guys it's like a telepathic bond that you guys have with that third eye lit up there. And then we've got is that Phaeton the Symph? It's always a 90-degree pivot turn into the future. So wherever their life is right now, they're kind of starting to get ready to make that turn, make that U-turn towards you. So just kind of be aware. They're making plans and strategy, and they're in that car making that U-turn. So yes, keep in mind that's kind of what's going on. And we got Tobias of the Waters. Beautiful card. You could look a lot like her. It's just absolutely stunning. The artistry on these cards. So yeah, it looks like you guys could be going to the water, the ocean, lake, river. If you're not, maybe you should. Water is awesome for manifesting, and it's very healing. So make sure you are, practicing your manifestations and maybe using water, especially if you are a water sign. You can look up ways to manifest with water on YouTube. I like to swim in the ocean. The ocean is near me, so I get to swim in it. I'm fortunate enough to be able to swim in the ocean. But yeah, salt water is very, very healing. So and very cleansing of like dark energies and stuff like that. So make sure you're taking your spiritual baths. Make sure if you don't have, if you could just be in a bathtub. If you can't, just shower with some Epsom salts. Some salt in the shower is awesome. A little body scrub. It's very purifying for your energy because you can see these other women in the background, and sometimes they're just kind of lower vibrational or gossipers or people. You might have sisters or a mother that's toxic, and look at you're pure, you're Cinderella here. So just keep doing what you're doing, and healing and taking care of yourself. Your fairies are around you, so don't worry about the low vibrational people around you or this people spying or trying to copy you or whatever the case may be. Just keep doing what you're doing because you're beautiful. And it looks like a lot of people are like looking up to you right now. This is very Cinderella looking, so just stand in your truth and keep doing what you're doing. You're beautiful, and stay close to your Heavenly Father and your Creator, because He's there. So just stay close to Him in prayer. Right, and the Master Maker. All right, so this could be, the way I get this is this could actually be, this reminds me of Hercules, right? You've got the Hercules down here. This could be you. Maybe you're Greek. Maybe you have heritage, or maybe not. Maybe you're just this person that's coming in for you is actually a mentor. They're going to be training you. Look at the horns here. It always reminds me of like Aries or Taurus. So you might be an Aries or a Taurus. The fire here too. They also could be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries also. But yeah, it looks like this person wants to come in and mentor you or be some sort of kind of like coach or guide for you. They might have a little beer belly themselves, but they might want to work out with you or start a plan with you, and maybe you guys are both motivating each other. Maybe this person could be doing divination themselves to check up on you and stuff and see how you're doing, and maybe you guys are kind of motivating each other. The 22, you could be a life path 22. I highly recommend you check to see what life path you are if you don't know. It's just easy. Just go into Google and type in life path number calculator. It just basically adds up your birthday. So I'm a 22. There's 3 master numbers. There's 11, 22, and 33. So yeah, check it out. You might be a 22 life path. You never know. Or maybe you already do. But yeah, I was going to say this person's probably somebody who could mentor you. You probably already know that. Maybe you guys have similar interests, same field of work or something. Maybe you guys are both singers. Maybe you guys are both in the public eye, or maybe you guys are both wanting to be. Maybe start a band or something. Perform. Or not. Let's see. Any other messages that want to come out for pile 3? Current energies, what's going on? Got Michael Jackson playing right now. You guys could be Michael Jackson fans, performers. Woo! Interesting. The Topsy Turvets. It's basically the same card back and forth. So definitely want to see what that card is about. Fairies are funny. Let's see here. That's my book. Here it is. Okay. What is the Topsy Turvets? What does it mean? What does it mean? There it is. Okay. In a reading, the Turvet suggests that things need to be looked at from another angle. We need to back off from our emotional entanglement and look anew. Much of the apparent confusion about the issue is caused by a faulty point of view. Get the opinions of honest others and then relook at your own. Defensiveness and denial may be causing too much difficulty. Try imagining that you are looking at the situation from the point of view of each other's involved. This is not an excuse, or sorry, this is not an exercise in deciding how the other ought to see things, but in discovering how they really do. Words like, he ought to see that, ... are not useful at this time. If the Chervitz card turns up and another point of view does not readily suggest itself, it may be useful to draw another card for further information, or you might choose to do another reading. Okay, so let's see if another card pops out. Makes more sense to you if that doesn't apply. It's like dealing with the labyrinth right now. It's like trying to always make sense of these little gremlins, fairies. Okay. Ooh. Unity. Okay, well that's pretty clear. You know, unity. So basically what it comes down to it's about, you know, listening and good communication and, you know, seeing, you know, each other's point of view and letting the other person speak and, you know, not pointing fingers basically, just letting each other speak freely, communicate clearly. So when this communication does come in, just make sure that you guys are kind of keeping your defenses down. Just, yeah, keep it friendly. They don't, you know, it doesn't have to. Let's get one more card to see if anything else comes up. I think that's pretty much a given. We all know what good communication looks like and what we want. Just to be treated like the way treat others the way we want to be treated, right? Oop. That card wanted to fly out. Okay. So, Singer of Initiation. So maybe somebody is waiting for the other person to initiate this conversation. You could be waiting. It could be a no contact situation. But don't worry, because we also got this guy who wants to pounce. Again, another pouncing card. So you can't make that up. This guy really wants to come in and pounce on you. Collective of the Pixies is celebrating your guys' connection. This is going on. So yeah, a lot of connection. It looks like you guys are about to have a blank, fresh, clean slate. So keep the faith, guys. It will come in when it's supposed to. I know you guys don't want to hear divine timing, but it's always divine timing. And looks like there's a lot going on strategy-wise. So yeah, the fairies, your angels, whatever you want to call it, these look like little aliens. Maybe you guys are starseeds. They're celebrating you guys. So you're the invisible collective of angels and spirits, and angels are celebrating your connection. So hang in there. It's coming in. I know you guys have been through a lot of trauma. Just hang in there. All right, guys. I love ya. Stick with it and keep doing your thing. Find things that make you happy to do. Listen to music. Yeah, and dance and sing and keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you're using your talents and skills and posting that stuff on YouTube and you know, putting yourself out there and whatever it is that you like to do, just make sure you're using your throat chakra, obviously, and communicating clearly with this person. Yeah. All right, guys. Let you guys interpret the rest going on here. I'll kind of leave the camera on your spread here for a little bit. All right, guys. I love ya. I'll let you go. Have a beautiful day. Aloha.